Hello, friends. Today I will introduce you to the plot of a cool 2009 action movie called Ninja Assassin. The leader of the Yakuza clan in Osaka makes himself a new tattoo. His henchman brings an envelope from an unknown sender, but only black sand is found inside. The wise tattoo artist is horrified, as this is a black mark from the ninja clan, which foreshadows inevitable death for the one who receives it. The gangsters mock the old man, believing that the stories about the Shadow Warriors are just fiction. Suddenly, the bandits start dying one by one. The sharp blade of an invisible fighter literally cuts their bodies into pieces. The leader shouts, ready to pay any amount for his life, but to no avail. His head separates from his body. The ninja finally comes out of the shadows and kills the tattoo artist, leaving behind only dead witnesses. At Europol headquarters in Berlin, Agent Mika Coretti tells another agent, Ryan Maslov, about the connection between the murders of influential politicians and the Ozunu clan. She is sure that this is a clan of ninja assassins. The girl also believes that this clan killed Yakuza gang members in Osaka. Maslov does not believe in the existence of a ninja, but agrees to help a colleague in further investigation. At the same time, in Berlin, Razo washes his clothes in a public laundry. A cute girl asks for his help, since she can't figure out the washing machine. Suddenly, the beauty pulls out a long blade, attacks the guy, and a fight begins. When a laundry employee runs into the room, he is horrified to find human body parts in the washing machine. The next day, during lunch, Maslov tells Mika that he made inquiries about his longtime KGB comrade, Alexei Sabatin, who during the Cold War was sure that many murders of influential people were committed by 9 clans. The Soviet leadership, having learned about this, decided that the agent had gone mad. Razo returns to a rented apartment in Berlin. He checks his entire murderous arsenal, since the owner of the house was recently in the room. The guy remembers his childhood, when the head of the Ozunu clan sheltered him and accepted him into his clan. The head of the clan explains to homeless children that they will find a home here and embark on the path of the ninja. Life, in his opinion, is a continuous battle. You need to learn how to survive, overcome weaknesses, and not be afraid of anything. Razo trains hard, remembering the words of the master. For every mistake, Ozunu brutally beats his wards. Another student, Kiriko, quietly approaches Razo at night and treats his wounds. Mika comes to the house of Alexei Sabatin's widow, Maria, to learn more about his investigation into the murder of the influential Soviet politician Zhukov and the secret of the 9 clans. The hostess says that the facts that her husband found out scared him very much. He installed lights, cameras, and motion sensors around the house. Soon, a mysterious man came to Alexei, and when he left the house, the owner was very scared. At night, all the lights around the house went out, and a mysterious shadow killed her husband. Maria gives Mika materials about the investigation of the case of the 9 clans. A video camera captured the face of one of the people in a black suit. It remains to establish his identity. Meanwhile, Razo continues his intense cold weapon training. He recalls constant sparring with other students when many sought to win at any cost. Ozunu also did not spare the pupils and caused them hellish pain, confident that they must endure everything to win. Soon, Agent Zabransky from the Special Department comes to Mika's office to find out if she has noticed anything unusual about Maslov lately. The girl is at a loss. Maslov says at the meeting that he was asked the same thing about Mika. He is sure that the services of the 9 clans are used by the most influential politicians in the world, so their investigation can be very dangerous. At home, Mika learns from Sabatin's notes that all ninjas are taught that the life of the clan is much more important than their own lives. For the sake of their clan, Shadow Warriors are ready for anything. Razo remembers how Kiriko cut the bonsai string. Then he said that she would have problems because of this. However, she is sure that all living beings, even trees, have a heart, and they have the right to choose their path in life. Razo insists that he does not have a heart, but Kiriko knows that it is in place and lets him listen to his heart. Ozunu announces to the students that they will live without one of the senses for a whole year. Razo is blindfolded for a year and forced to fight in complete darkness. The fighter successfully passes the tests blindfolded. The guy develops his hearing so much that he hears Kiriko's heartbeat at night, which is a few meters away from him. Kiriko wins a battle with another student. Ozunu tells the girl to leave a scar on the loser's body, but she refuses. Then the master grabs the blade and cuts Kiriko's cheek, leaving a deep scar on it. Then the master locks her in a cage for several days. Razo feels sorry for the poor girl and gives her a few sips of water. On a rainy night, Kiriko decides to escape from the clan. Razo tries to reason with the girl, warning that Ozunu will find her and cut out her heart. Kiriko is not afraid of the master. She kisses the guy and calls him to come with her, but he refuses and looks at his fleeing girlfriend with pain in his heart. Currently, someone is calling Razo and naming the next target, Agent Miku. Maslov gets into Mika's car in the underground parking lot and explains that because of their investigation, the special department completely searched his office. He warns that the girl may also be hunted and gives her a gun. Returning home, Mika was very scared because there is no light in the whole building. In the apartment, she is horrified to see an envelope with black sand. The ninja tries to kill her with a sword, but another shadow warrior manages to stop him. A fight ensues in which a fighter kills an opponent with a kusarigama. He warns that the ninja will not stop until he has dealt with her. The guy takes off the mask, and Razo turns out to be under it. Mika recognizes his face, which she saw on the video from Sabatine's house. They leave shortly before several more ninjas enter the apartment. Razo remembers how Ozunu's followers caught up and brought Kiriko back. The master gives the sword to Takeshi, one of his best students, and orders to kill the girl. Takeshi plunges the blade right into the girl's heart, and Razo looks at it, unable to do anything. When Razo and Mika leave by car away from a dangerous place, the guy remembers his first assignment from Lord Ozunu. A ninja overtakes his victim in a public toilet and makes a lot of effort to deal with a trained fighter. On the roof of the building, he gives the master the gold watch of the murdered man. But he tells him to keep it for himself, as a reminder that the clan is more important than his own life. Ozunu gives Razo a sword and orders him to kill another girl who tried to escape. However, instead, the guy with the help of Kusarigama leaves a deep scar on the master's face. The clan members pounce on the traitor. He kills several fighters, but he also gets seriously injured and falls from a great height into the pool. In the present, Razo tells Mika that he is going to get to Ozunu. They arrive at the hotel, where the guy tells the girl to take a shower and put on clean clothes. He lights a cigarette next to her, as the ninja are looking for their victims by smell, like wolves. Mika and Razo meet with Maslov to discuss further actions. The ninja immediately senses an ambush. Dozens of operatives appear out of the darkness and knock the guy out with a stun gun. Razo is brought to a secret hideout for interrogation. Maslov explains to Mika that he was following orders from bosses who seem to want to solve a series of murders of influential people. He gives the girl a beacon, so that in case of danger she can transmit her location. Mika approaches the bound Razo, and he informs that the ninjas will be here soon. The girl tries to warn Maslov, but he just grins. Several ninjas sneak into the building under the cover of the shadow and kill the soldiers one by one. While all hell is going on around, Mika breaks into Razo's cell and frees him. The guy tells the girl to run to the car while he deals with the clan fighters himself. After killing several ninjas, the guy is forced to flee, as more and more new enemies appear. At this time, Mika is racing in her car when she is attacked by several shadow warriors. A wounded Razo runs straight down a busy highway, pursued by the fighters of his clan. Takeshi wounds the guy in the stomach and is about to finish him off, but at that moment, Mika knocks down the ninja with a car and manages to save his friend. The girl understands that with such an injury, Razo needs to be urgently taken to the hospital. However, the fighter orders to take him to the hotel. Soon, Maslov and the military burst into the room and see only Mika, who says that the members of the Ozunu clan took the wounded Razo with them 10 minutes ago. Razo tries to heal his deep wounds while heading to the clan's secret hideout. When the traitor is brought to Ozun, the leader regretfully says that Razo was the best among his students. He was supposed to be the next head of the clan, but he disgraced the honor of the ninja and has to pay for it. Razo is tied to a post and brutally beaten. Ozunu is horrified to see a beacon flying out of the traitor's mouth along with blood. A whole army of heavily armed soldiers bursts into the territory of the base, lighting their way with searchlights so that the ninja could not hide in the shadows. While the military is shooting the ninja, Mika frees the prisoner. In an open area, shadow warriors have no chance. But as soon as the soldiers enter the building, Takeshi kills them with a sword at lightning speed. At the same time, Razo deals with several members of the clan. The two best fighters finally come together in a deadly fight. Takeshi fights with a sword, and Razo uses kusarigama. In a difficult fight, Razo literally tears the opponent's throat to pieces. The guy runs to the next hall, sees Ozunu and wants to attack him. But the master moves around the room like a shadow. The head of the clan turns out to be too strong for his disciple. No Razo attack can overtake Ozunu, while the master strikes the guy blow after blow. Ozunu is about to kill the student, but Mika appears and shoots him in the back. The master disappears into thin air again, and when he appears, he pierces through the girl's heart. Razo tries to concentrate as much as possible, and for the first time in his life, he manages to use the shadow technique. He appears behind Ozunu and kills him with a sword. Razo is surprised to hear Miki's heartbeat and takes her outside. It turns out that the anomaly saved the girl. Her heart is on the right. The doctor is sure that she will recover. The military leaves the base, and Razo climbs onto the roof of the building and smiles at the sunrise. Thank you for watching. I am waiting for your comments about the film.